Hi, it's Kylie Coo. Welcome to my studio and welcome to this Saturday vlog. So, last Wednesday project, I did some books again, journal books, sketchbooks, whatever you want to call them, different style from the week before. I'm really pleased with the way this one turned out. This one's slightly smaller. I started to decorate it inside, didn't like the way I was going, so all I did was to use some of this, what became kind of handmade washi tape, which was really just the tape that I'd used to put across these. But if you've not seen that, I'll leave a link below and at the end of this video, just linking to that. But this has hidden journaling in it, and as I say, I'm really quite pleased with the way this turned out. So, I've not done my sketchbook page for today, so it's almost 7:30, so I'm thinking I'm going to get that done. I'll do that off camera, and I will be back on at the weekend just to see how things are going, and we will take it from there. And that's the rain getting pretty heavy again. So, okay, I shall call it a night in terms of the video, but see you again in a second. So it's Saturday morning. I think I hopped on Thursday night. I was very tired then. I'd had a really long day. I think I worked it out. I think I'd done something like 11 hours in the studio, which is the longest I've done in a very long time. And I also had a very busy week, so I was pretty tired. I've got a busy week coming up. I've got a house guest coming again for a couple of days, and then I need to get ready for a short trip at the end of the week, so I'm looking forward to that. Just going to be away for a couple of nights, but over a kind of 3-day period. So I think for this vlog I'm just going to try and focus on a couple of things over the weekend and then call it at that. One of the projects I need to do, and it won't be included in detail for this vlog, is I'm hoping to do one of the PM Artist Studio collaboration hops. So if I can get that done, then I'll certainly let you know, because what I'll probably do is put that up. It goes up on a Saturday, so I might drop one of the vlogs and put that up in its place. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes over today and tomorrow. I think I maybe showed this at the start of that other one. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm just scraping paint off onto that, keeping it within a certain colour theme, but I might develop that a little bit more in here. Very much an abstract, but still loving this kind of panoramic. So, not done my sketchbook page yet. I will do that later. I do want to get some supplies together for taking on my trip. Probably painting my sort of travel sketchbook cover. In fact, that's what I might start with. I'll get some gesso down onto that, and then that sets it up nicely for painting later. So here we go. Okay, so once again, this is a Sea White of Brighton sketchbook. It's A5 size, opens up into a nice landscape mode. So again, I could do a kind of panoramic scene if I wanted to, or it can be used that way. Very versatile. 140 GSM cartridge paper. And I'm just going to start by putting some gesso on it. Oh, that gesso is so thick, it's unbelievable. I've started decanting it into here, but I think I'll add a little bit of medium to it just to see if it will thin it out. Put that book to the side to dry, and then I'll do another coat on it. I was just going to do one coat, but it's looking very patchy because I added some water. Right, so I've got a couple of projects lined up as possibilities for the PM Artist Studio collab. I want to use my gel plate probably for one of them, but I'd like to start with a clean gel plate, which is quite unusual for me. So all I'm going to do, I'm going to use a bit of tissue paper to see if I can lift a lot of this. And golden fluid acrylic, quinacridone nickel azo gold. I don't know if it's going to lift this or not, but I'll give it a go. If it does, all good and well, and if it doesn't, then I will find another way to clean it off. Just applying a thin layer, although I think that's too thin. A little bit too stingy there. I want to try and get it right to the edges. I know I've said before in previous videos, I've had this gel plate for years and it's got bumps and dents and who knows all what in it. It's been well used, well loved, and one of these days I might actually get round to buying a new one. But I quite like the bumps and the bits in it, so I'm going to leave that for a minute or two and we'll see what happens. I know it's not lifting there, a little bit more on there. Right, let's leave that for a minute. Let's give it a try. It's sat for about 5 minutes. I've had a couple of little peaks, but we'll see how it goes. So I'm getting some, not getting it all. That in itself is a very nice print. I might give it one more go, although I think most of what's left here are just the wrinkles from the paper, so maybe not, maybe not. Right, I'm going to finish cleaning this and then get started on the project, which I will be filming, but not for this vlog. Oh, I do like that. That would perhaps go nicely on my travel journal. I'm going to make a second, just in case I want to collage that down. Right, I've got a project done for the collaboration that I'm reasonably happy with. It's maybe something more in keeping with my style that's away from YouTube. We'll see. Won't appeal to everybody, but that's okay. I'm just going to put a second coat on here. Just a slightly wet brush. And I might actually collage. Got it in the wrong place. I might actually collage onto this with the pages that you saw earlier. Right, I'm back. I've had lunch. I am feeling very tired today. So I think what I'm going to do, it feels like a bit of a cheat, but I think I am just going to use these, because I love them, as the kind of covers for this particular journal. I think this will go quite nicely, and it'll be quite nice for a kind of travel journal. So I've got one for the front and one for the back. Now normally I would use a gel matte medium to stick these down, but I've actually run out of gel matte medium, so my ordinary matte medium is so thick, I'm not keen on it at all, although I need to use it, but I'm going to use a gloss medium for this. I will be putting gloss on the top as well, so you know it will act as a glue underneath as well, so that's no problem. Right, some paper to go in between. Right, I don't want to start tearing the edges off just now. I'm going to leave it dry for a good while. Right, here I am again. It's about 10 to 5 on Saturday evening, and I've managed to edit Wednesday's project video, so that will be the one that by the time this goes up, that will have been up. So that was a bonus, getting on and getting that done. I'm going to, this is sticking a little bit, not much, just a little bit. I'm going to get this finished off. I'd like to keep bits of this if I can. I'm going to cut as close to the edge as I can. Of course, I could have wrapped it inside, but I didn't really feel like doing that. Not a lot left of these, but every little bit helps to add to the scrap pile. Yeah, a couple of nice little bits. So what I'm going to do now, move these out of the way. Hopefully this is going to work. I'm just going to take a piece of sandpaper and go along the edge. And hopefully just rub these little excess bits off. Right, before I do anything else, I'm going to glue this bit down. I have a mix and match of the two papers. So I'll glue this down, and then I'm going to put gloss all over the front and the back. So it's Sunday evening, and this is the first time that I've sat down at my work table today, I think. I've had a busy day, catching up on some garden things, washing my car, you know, the kind of things that need to get done as well. And I was just watching the PM Artist Studio live stream, but my internet's playing up, so it got to be no fun. So I thought I'd just come and close out the vlog for this week. So this is my travel sketchbook. I'm really pleased with the way this turned out. You know, just to have put the gesso down and then to use some gel plate tissue paper that really I was just doing to clean the gel plate off, but that I think has turned out really well. So, you know, I'm hoping that I do get the chance to do at least a bit of sketching when I'm away. I've also put together a very minimalist travel art kit because I'm only going to be away Friday, Saturday, Sunday, away through the course of 3 days, 2 nights, but you know, part of that time is going to involve a fair bit of travelling. So I would have loved to have taken tons, but there's no point because they're not going to get used. So this is what I've got. A small pencil case, let me measure it just so you know how small it is. So it's roughly 18 centimetres, 7 across at its widest part, and about 7. So in inches, 7 and a bit, just over 7, 2.5, 2.5, so pretty small. And when I open it up, here's what I have in it. So let's take them out. I'm going to take this small watercolour kit. This is the Derwent Graphitint Paint Pan Pocket Set. It comes with a little paintbrush, a little water brush. So I think that one will do me. I may put in another water brush, I'll see. So I've got that. I've got a glue stick, scissors, my black pen that I use just for normal writing or indeed for sketching sometimes. This is the Uniball I Fine. I usually buy a box of these and they last a while. I've got a white pen. I don't think I'll need this, but it's a Pilot Choose. I've got just a basic sketching pencil, just an HB. And I've actually put in a smaller brush. I've put this one in because it does actually have a kind of cover that will protect the brush. As well as that, I've got a piece of deli paper so that if I am doing gluing I can open that up and use that. And I've got my three of the little books that I made recently, thinking I might just do some collage in these. So these were the meander style, and this was the one that just went up, or one of those that just went up in terms of what I called the zine style and said, but it's not really a zine because that's not what a zine is. Getting pedantic again. And inside here I've just put a few bits and pieces of potential collage, just tiny pieces, including a page with some words on it, and that's why I put the scissors in, just in case I want to do some found words. I'm sure there will be some papers of some description I can pick up when I'm away, but you know, no point in taking a lot now. Obviously my sketchbook doesn't fit into that, that's okay. So that is it for my travel kit. I think that will do me just nicely. Let me put it away. So I think I would have room to squeeze in a couple of coloured pencils. I looked at some of the, I think it was the polychromos. I couldn't decide on what colours to take, so I might still slip a couple in, but I don't think it's necessary. I think what I've got here will more than do me. I might even just use a pencil or a pen and not bother putting any colour down. So that's it for this vlog. I think a lot shorter than previously. As I say, this will go up on, I'm just going to check the date. This will be up 12th of August, Saturday 12th of August, and on the 16th I've got a video which shows the zine book, the zine style book. on the 19th, I'm not putting a vlog up. Instead, there'll be my contribution, my show and tell video for the PM Artist Studio collaboration hop. And then on the 23rd, there will be a more in-depth look at my process for how I created the thing for the collaboration hop. So I hope that all makes sense. But I should be back with another vlog on the 26th. That sounds about right. So, if you've watched it this far, thanks ever so much for watching. And again, thanks for all your wonderful comments. Greatly appreciated. I think I say it every time, but I really do appreciate you watching and commenting. And, you know, I hope to see you again very soon. So, video's already done and just ready to finish editing and uploading, etc. But back in the studio in a couple of weeks. So thanks ever so much for watching. Do take care. Bye for now.